Alright guys, this is the preview for Washington versus UCLA playing this Saturday in the Rose Bowl. This is pretty much a must-win situation for both teams as they're both 3-5 record-wise. The only difference is UCLA doesn't have a Pac-10 win and Washington does. Uh, Definitely, there's going to be a lot of lot of help needed as the Washington Huskies right now are struggling, but they can still beat us. We know what they've done. We know they're capable when they beat the way they beat USC. That was amazing. I mean, they were lucky Aaron Corp was out, but Washington State is competitive again, and that was something that Tyrone Willingham couldn't do up in Seattle. Sarkisian is enjoying the honeymoon. He's enjoying the honeymoon period as a coach. Definitely, he's shown a pulse within the program, and I give him a lot of credit with Nick Holt, who's the other pupil of Pete Carroll. So Jake Locker is reported to be injured, but most likely he'll still play this game. Whether it's with or without him, we still got to be worried. Ronnie Fouch would take over in the event Jake Locker isn't there. We got to stop the running game specifically for Washington. We've had trouble stopping the run a lot, or well, not too much, but we still, the pro style offense that Washington plays is pretty decent, and we got to learn to defend it if we want to be competitive in this game. We did find out our quarterback situation with Kevin Prince, and I'm very happy that we now know he will be our starter for the next year and few years. He looked really solid in that fourth quarter against Oregon State. I know the stats, I didn't see any tape of the game, wish I was able to, but it was impossible for me to find it out here. Now, and the running game will be one of our big factors. Washington's weakness is some of their running game, just stopping the run on defense. Their secondary is okay, but we can run on them, hopefully, and the offensive line needs to create holes. It's reported Jonathan Franklin, he's been fumble prone. We could give the ball to Milton Knox more. We'll see if that happens or not, but yeah, there's rumors that Milton Knox might be getting the ball a little bit more. We'll see, Derek Coleman, and we'll see if they get the ball or not. But it's reported that he's definitely going to get much more playing time. The guy who had a breakout game last week was Nelson Rosario. Definitely had really good numbers despite the loss in uh, a losing cause. Will Thigpen and Ramirez play at all? Maybe not, but what we do know is some of our offensive line looks a little injured. Stanley Hosiak is reported to be out. We got to stop Jake Locker early on because that guy is a beast. He can throw, he can run. Considered one of the top quarterbacks for the NFL if he does leave early, but he's a junior right now. They're probably not focusing on that. So if we can get the Jake Locker early, set the tone, get some stops, the offense might be able to take care of itself if Prince is able to maintain that consistency he had in the fourth quarter last week. And if we could run the ball effectively, because that's something that hasn't been our greatest strength. Sure, we've had a few good games, but we're not consistent enough. This is once again a must-win situation for both teams. Loser most likely will not be going to a bowl game. Almost guaranteed not a bowl game. So we'll see. In Pac-10 news, congrats to Oregon on your big win against USC. That was not a surprise at all because I know the conference well, but quietly, Arizona, the Wildcats control their own destiny right now if they win out. I know it may be a stretch, but still, Arizona is not out of it, so do not crown Oregon the Pac-10 champs yet, okay? If Arizona can lay a trap, that could deny Oregon its national title hopes. So we'll see what happens down the stretch in the Pac-10 race. But here, we got to win straight up. If we don't win, we're pretty much done for this season. We just got to rebuild and look toward the next season. Maybe look forward to Josh Smith playing next year. So see you guys later, and go Bruins.